In a dramatic moment on Capitol Hill, a controversial election bill has sparked intense political debate across the United States. The legislation, focused on requiring voter ID and proof of citizenship in federal elections, has sharply divided lawmakers. But what's grabbing headlines is this: only one House Democrat voted in favor of the measure. The bill, backed overwhelmingly by Republicans, aims to tighten election security by requiring voters to present government-issued identification and documentary proof of U.S. citizenship when registering to vote in federal elections. Supporters argue this is a common-sense safeguard to prevent non-citizens from voting and to restore public trust in the electoral system. Republican leaders have framed the proposal as necessary to protect democracy. They point to polls showing that voter ID requirements are popular among many Americans. In their view, ensuring that only eligible citizens cast ballots strengthens confidence in election outcomes. But Democrats, for the most part, strongly oppose the bill. They argue that cases of non-citizen voting are extremely rare and that the measure could create unnecessary barriers for eligible voters, especially seniors, low-income Americans, rural residents, and minorities who may face difficulties obtaining documentation. Civil rights groups have also warned that strict documentation requirements could disproportionately impact marginalized communities. Amid this partisan standoff, one Democratic lawmaker broke ranks and voted in favor of the bill. That decision immediately sparked backlash from fellow Democrats and progressive activists, while Republicans praised the move as bipartisan support. The vote underscores how deeply divided Congress remains over election laws. Since the 2020 presidential election, debates over voter ID, mail-in ballots, and election integrity have intensified nationwide. Several states have already enacted stricter voting laws, while others have moved in the opposite direction, expanding access. This latest vote in the House signals that election security will remain a central issue heading into the next election cycle. With trust in institutions at stake and both parties digging in, the fight over how America votes is far from over. The big question now: will this bill advance further, and could it become law? That depends on what happens next in the Senate and whether bipartisan cooperation is even possible in today's political climate. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth coverage of U.S. politics and global affairs.